welcome to Yoga Zone. I'm Jean Kerner. With me today is Douglas Stewart, and we're on the beach at the Grand Lido Sans Souci in sunny Jamaica. The thought of starting a yoga routine may seem intimidating if you've become stiff over the years, but this is why yoga is for you. And with regular practice, your body will begin to open out, becoming more flexible, and you'll feel incredibly free. So let's get started with some poses that'll keep you flexible for a lifetime. Take your legs open to the sides. And from here, we'll just take a moment to set up. So reach back and pull the fleshy part of your butt back on each side, and actually do this so that you'll really feel those two bones at the bottom of your butt, your sit bones, pressing into the floor. Make sure that your feet are not spiraling in or open, and if you find it difficult to keep length in your spine because you're more rounded and tighter in your hips, then bend your knees if you need to so that you can really feel length. Eventually, the backs of your legs will begin to open. From here, we're properly set up, so we'll come into a twist. As you breathe in, feeling this length in your spine, begin to come into a twist to the right. So you take your right hand behind you and the left hand into the center of your legs. Your legs and your feet are creating a base. As you breathe in, feel the breath moving all the way up into the upper chest. And as you breathe out, use your breath to help you to rotate a little bit deeper into the pose. So try to breathe in through your nose into the back of your throat. This is called Ujjayi Pranayama. And then redirect the air from the back of your throat out through your nose. So your breath creates an echoey sound. It's like Darth Vader. Then notice if your inhale and your exhale are the same length, and if they're not, try to get them so that they are, lengthening one a little bit more, shortening the other. And slowly come back around and we'll go the other way. So we'll take a twist to the left. Take your left hand behind you. Inhale, feel length in your spine first, and with each exhale, feel how you can use the breath to help you to move deeper into the pose. So you're leading with your breastbone, not your head. Never strain in your neck or anywhere, and let your head just gently follow. And as you breathe in again, feel how the breath moves all the way up into the upper part of your chest, near your collarbone in the upper lungs. And as you breathe out, again, see if you can use your breath to help you to just rotate a little bit deeper into the pose. So this yogic breath, the Ujjayi breath, is a heating technique, as are the poses. So they'll begin to create heat in your body, helping you to open, feeling a little bit freer, a little bit less stiff. And slowly come back around to the center. Take your right leg in so your heel comes into that same thigh. And from here, lift your breastbone and square your breastbone now over your straight leg. Inhale here, and as you breathe out, just begin to lengthen out over your leg. If you're stiffer, you'll stay with your leg just working to press toward the floor, feeling a stretch through the back of it. Or if you're more open like Douglas, you can begin to walk out, eventually even grabbing hold of the ball of your foot. Wherever you are in the pose, try not to round into yourself, but rather really feel your heart center begin to open. You should feel this through the backs of your legs and through the right side of your lower back. Keep the breath smooth and even throughout all of the yoga poses, and with each exhale, feel how you can just get a little bit deeper into the pose. As you breathe in, feel how your lungs and your ribs, your lower back expands. And as you breathe out, as this creates space in your body, as everything relaxes back down, you can move into that space. So you're always moving deeper into the pose on the exhale. If your breath becomes short and shallow, or you're not breathing at all, be aware of that and try to go back to this Ujjayi breath. And slowly walk back up. Reach now to grab hold of your big toe if you can. Otherwise, just take your hand wherever it goes. As you breathe in, take the right arm up. And as you breathe out, now we'll begin to come into a side bend, feeling a nice length through your side. So the stretch here is from your hip all the way out through your fingertips. If your arm in the air is bent, really work to take the slack out of that arm, even if you need to come up a little bit out of the pose. As you breathe in, feel how the breath moves into the spaces between your ribs, helping to free up your breath. And as you breathe out, again, with each exhale, feel how you can let go and get a little bit deeper into it. If you feel strain and your breath is not smooth and even, ease a little away so you don't end up locking more stress and tension into your body, but rather you're working to use the breath to release. And inhale, come back up out of the pose, and as you exhale, lower the arm down. So we'll do the same series to the other side. Extend your leg open, and now take the left leg in. Inhale, lift your breastbone, square your breastbone over your straight leg knee, and as you breathe out, either stay here if that's where you are, or begin to move deeper into the pose. So do what you did on the other side so that you begin to create a balance in your body, so that you don't move deeper into the more open side, but rather you work to keep them even. Eventually, the tighter side will even out. So one side is usually more open than the other. If you find this, you're not alone. Feel how the breath begins to release your hamstring, and you feel a nice stretch through the left side of your lower back. And slowly then, walk back up. Reach out to grab hold of your toe or do what you did on the other side, and as you breathe in, take the left arm all the way up. And as you breathe out, we'll begin to now come into the side bend. And as you breathe in, feel how the breath moves again into the whole side of your body, opening up. And as you breathe out, feel how you can just lengthen a little bit more or maybe move a little bit deeper into the pose. Try to feel as though you're lengthening through the right side of your body as well as through the left. Beautiful, Douglas. And inhale, come all the way back up. And as you exhale, lower your hand down. Take both legs open to the sides. And take your hands behind you now. Open your sit bones again if you need to. And inhale, with your breastbone lifting, begin to come forward on the exhale. Again, we're not rounding in this, trying to take our head to the floor, but rather, if anything, you're working to take your breastbone to the floor so that you're lengthening. Maybe your knees will be bent, but feel how the inside of your thighs opens and the back of your legs, they release. As you begin to open out your hips, which we're doing in all of these poses, you'll begin to not only do your yoga practice a little bit more freely, but you'll begin to do everything in your life a little bit more freely. Walk your hands around in front of you if you'd like, otherwise just stay there. And slowly walk back up. Douglas is incredibly open. You may never look like him, but that's fine. It's all relative. Take the soles of your feet together, take your hands behind you, and take your hips closer in. From here, lift your breastbone open through your chest and your heart center and press your knees down. Take your knees together and straighten your legs out along the floor, just releasing them out a little bit, so just shake them there. Come around now onto all fours, and we'll come into cat pose. So take your hands under your shoulders, spread your fingers wide apart, and take your knees under your hips, hip distance apart. Curl your toes into the floor behind your knees, and as you breathe in, turn your sit bones up, roll your shoulders back and away from your ears, and lengthen through your face. And as you breathe out, point your toes around the lower back, tuck your pelvis and chin all the way in. Again, inhale, turn your sit bones up. Again, synchronize your movement to your breath and your breath to your movement. Exhale and round. Release the tension from your shoulders and the back of your neck. Flow with your breath on your own. As you breathe in, drawing the upper back in, opening your chest. As you breathe out, draw the lower belly all the way in, releasing the lower back. One more time. Inhaling as you arch, and exhaling as you round. From here, one more time, inhale, we'll come into half a cat, and this time as you exhale, press back now, taking your hips right up to the sky, coming into downward facing dog. And first, keep your knees bent, come high up on your toes, and see if you can project your sit bones all the way up to the sky, taking them as high as you can. Use your hands to press firmly down and feel how your spine draws into your body. Feel how your outer armpit rolls open so you create space between your shoulder blades, and then continuing to project your sit bones as high up as you can, slowly begin to straighten your legs. And if you feel stiffness in your hamstrings, breathe into it first with this nice even Ujjayi breath, seeing if you could use the breath to release it. Otherwise, if that doesn't work, bend your knees a little bit. So let your breath be your barometer. If it becomes short and shallow, you've gone too far. If your breath is smooth and even, see if you can move a little bit deeper into the pose, feeling this awareness, and try not to tag it as pain, but rather just awareness or sensation. Eventually, your heels will lower more and more toward the floor, maybe not today. From here, lower down now, coming onto your knees. Take your right leg up between your hands, and take your hands then onto your front knee. Point your back toes back along the floor, and inhale here. As you exhale, just begin to shift your weight forward, coming into a low lunge. And you should begin to feel this through the front of your back thigh. Draw the navel in. This is a mild back bend. If you'd like to come a little bit deeper into it, take your left arm all the way up and open, and feel like you're creating a semicircle almost from your back toes all the way out through your fingertips. Breathe into the upper chest, and as you exhale, see if you can shift your hips down toward the mat, opening the front of your thigh a little more. Inhale, take the arm back up, and as you exhale, lower it back down. Walk your leg around to the side. Keep your knee on the same plane as your foot, and inhale here with your hips and your breastbone squaring forward. Exhale, begin now to come into a side lunge. Your knee can come past your ankle in this, and feel an opening through your inner thighs and your groin. And with each exhale, see if you can shift your weight a little bit more to the side, feeling a release through the inner hip. Keep the breath even. Again, play with this awareness that you feel, trying to relax in the pose. And slowly come back up. Come back to stand on your knees, and we'll do the other side. So take your left foot up and place your hands on your knee. Inhale here, and as you exhale, begin to shift your weight forward, coming into a low lunge. Draw the navel in, feeling length in the lower back, and breathe into the upper chest. Inhale here, and as you exhale, use the breath to help you to become more flexible, opening through the quadricep, keeping the breath even. If you did it on the other side, inhale, sweeping the right arm all the way up and open, coming into a deeper backward bend. Otherwise, stay where you are. Keep your eyes open, gaze at a point, helping you to find your balance here in the pose. Gorgeous, Douglas. Inhale, taking the arm all the way back up, and exhale, lower your hand back down. Shift your hips back, walk your leg around to the side, preparing now for the side lunge. So get your foot in line with your knee. Inhale here. As you exhale, begin to shift now to the side. Try not to let your front knee come in or your hips go back. Breathe here. Again, using the breath to allow your body to open. With each exhale, see if you can move a little bit deeper into the pose with respect for your body. So never force or strain or move aggressively. Use the breath as your guide, helping you to, on the exhale, get a little bit deeper. And inhale, come back up, and as you exhale, come back to stand on your knees. From here, take your arms alongside your body, and we'll come now into a side bend. So inhale, take the right arm all the way up. Lengthen first through your spine, and as you exhale, begin to just move your left hand down the center of your thigh, coming into a stretch from your knee all the way out through your fingertips. Relax your shoulders here. Feel the breath moving into your ribs, into the whole side of your body. And as you exhale again, see if you can just let go, relaxing, getting a little bit deeper into it. And inhale, come back up. And as you exhale, lower the arm back down. And we'll do the same thing to the other side. So inhale the arm up. Exhale here and begin to come into a side bend. So as your hips shift to the left, reach your fingertips toward the right. You may need to be a little straighter, and that's fine. Slowly use the breath to allow your body to open. And inhale, come all the way back up. Nice. And as you exhale, lower your arm out and around and down. Curl your toes into the floor, take your knees and your feet together, and sit back onto your heels, coming into the toe stretch. This may be an eye-opener for you. If it is, come onto your knees. Point your toes back, sit back on your heels, releasing your toes and your feet in the opposite direction. Sit to the side of your legs and swing them around in front of you now. Again, release them out there if you need to by shaking them along the floor. Reach back, pulling the fleshy part of your butt back. So again, you really feel your sit bones pressing into the floor. And then again, keep your second toe in line with your knee and your hip, keeping your legs straight. Take your hands behind you, lift your breastbone, and begin to press forward from behind. If you're a little bit stiffer, you may stay here in a more seated, upright position. Otherwise, you can begin to press forward. If you're more open, begin to walk your hands around, eventually grabbing hold of your feet. And again, lengthen through the front of your body as well as through the back. Breathe into the backs of your legs. With each exhale, feel how you can relax, feel how your hamstrings begin to lengthen and your body begins to open out, becoming more flexible. With each exhale, feel how you can move a little bit deeper and slowly come back up. Come into a seated position now on your mat, taking one heel in and lining the other heel up with that one. Take the backs of your hands to relax on your knees, taking your thumb and index finger gently to touch, and again, feel length in your spine. Close your eyes here. You should already begin to feel a little bit more free. While yoga today is often identified as a method of stress reduction, releasing tension and stiffness, it can be a powerful tool, opening our minds, our hearts, and our bodies, empowering ourselves and giving us compassion for others. Thank you for practicing with us today. If you'd like more information, log on to the website. My name is Jean, and we'll see you again on Yoga Zone.